Just like when Jerry Halliwell tried to leave the Spice Girls. I did leave the Spice Girls. The Spice Girls led the quote-unquote pop movement, not the Britpop movement. The Spice Girls led British pop music movement. This is what we need to clarify right now. Let me ask you a question. Right? Let's be completely serious. Were the Spice Girls a bunch of working class men and women when they put the band together? Yes.
They came. Oh, some of them came from. Yes.
So that's one strike.
Wait.
One strike
How
four.
is that a strike?
One strike 4. That's 1-4.
Okay. Strike means different something to me.
Sorry.
So what's it?
1-4.
1-4.
Were they organically created, or were they put together by a record label?
They auditioned, so that would be one against.
One against.
Okay.
Did they play their own musical instruments and or write their own material?
Okay, another against.
Okay. Did they sing or predominantly push working class elements into their music, or was it just standard normal pop music?
I mean, it was girl stuff. I mean, it was...
Right. But Britpop wasn't all boy stuff. Even though the majority of the writers and the singers were men, It wasn't all male stuff. Now, Roundel Way, obviously, it's 25-a-side before it's dark. Very few of my female friends play 25-a-side football.
Okay, I'll give you another.
Okay.
Against.
3-1.
Uh-huh.
The Spice Girls, scientifically proven on this podcast, were not Britpop. However, don't take away their influence on British popular music at the time.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's where you need to chill out and have a seat. Have several seats. Take a bench.
I'm having a Coke and a smile.
Yeah. Okay. Are they the technical British guitar rock? Britpop? No, they are not. You're correct on that. However, to the rest of the world, again, perception is reality. They were pop music and they were British. Ergo, Britpop. Now, is that right? Is that technically right? Am I going to get, hate tweets? Possibly. But at the end of the day, they were British and they were pop. So to some people in the world, perception being reality, they were Britpop.
I'm not going to give you a Twitter handle out. Don't worry. You're not going to get hit tweets. But here's why I disagree, in the sense that if this movement had been called any other name and the Spice Girls were referred to as Britpop, then yeah, you'd have all day, every day. But it's like the comparison I made a couple of weeks ago. TLC were getting big in the UK around about the same time as Nirvana.
Right.
They weren't grunge. They were just an American act getting popular worldwide at the same time, even though the big movement coming out of America was grunge.
Okay, but so no, you can't use that as a thing.
If this movement was called Dead Rock, which was a term that was used to describe Britpop artists, if it was described as Dead Rock, and then the Spice Girls, All Saints, etc. were called Britpop, then yeah, I'd agree with you. It's the terminology that was used to define the genre started to be loosely thrown to every single British popular act at the same time, whereas the actual...
Right, because the abbreviation is British popular, ergo Britpop.
Right.
I mean, TLC couldn't be considered called grunge, but if it was, M-pop, then technically you could, outside.
And that's fine, but like I said...
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just telling you why people will disagree with you.
No, I know. And and that's why we do this podcast. We're going to educate people on correctities.
Right. But I adore my Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls were, I think, one of the more important